Hi YouTube, it's Nora. I apologize in advance if I keep looking in another direction. I actually have the notes on my phone, and I'm going to keep referring to that to know what to talk about because I was told that in the last video I was speaking a little slower than I usually speak, and that's because I was working from memory, and that way I don't have to search through my head to figure out what to talk about next. I'll just have it right in front of me. So today's video, well, I actually had a couple things in mind for today's video. First, I was going to introduce you to my pet, Sin. Well, you could probably see her in the background, although the glare will probably be a lot, so maybe you can't see her. But, well, I was gonna do that, but I decided that I probably won't do it right now because um, I don't have a lot of subscribers yet, but the few subscribers that I do have are not big snake fans, and that's an over exaggeration. They don't like snakes, and there is a lot of snake hate in this world. I remember when I first got my snake, my roommate had two snakes at the time. He ended up having three, and then one it's a whole big snake fiasco. Um, I'll tell you about it eventually. But, sorry, little piece of hair there. Um, but yeah, he had two snakes, and he put one around his neck when he went to get the mail one day, and I guess some people were having a pool party, and they were looking at him, and they were like, "Oh my God!" The girl was like, "Ah!" And one guy said to her, he's like, "Calm down, don't worry. That guy must be high, because apparently, if you have a snake, you're high." I don't know, but there's so much snake hate, and I know there are snake phobias. So if it's just that you're afraid of snakes, I shouldn't say just, but if it's that you're afraid of snakes, I get that. But I mean, then I won't bring my snake around you. I won't show you pictures of my snake. But I please don't say that, every snake should die or you must be high. If you have a snake, what's wrong with you? Why do you have it? Or one thing that annoyed me so much when I first got her was everyone was trying to tell me to get rid of her. Why do you have a snake? Why do you want that kind of pet? All that. It's come on, she's my pet. She's my baby. I love her. I'm not gonna just get rid of her because everybody else is telling me to. I only get rid of her if I had to, I couldn't find her a place to live that would take her, which almost was the case when I was trying to move out here to Riverside. Is I couldn't find anyone who wanted a snake in their house or in their apartment or in their whatever. So, but I fought for her because I love her and I didn't want to be without her. I've wanted one all my life. I really feel like I was always meant to have a snake, and so I have one. But I digress. But like I said, I don't have a lot of subscribers right now, but if you like these videos, like, comment, and subscribe. Um, More subscribers, yay! But yeah, so that was the first thing. And the second thing, well, I'm just gonna do a little intro. If you watched my video last week, you got a little bit of this. You know that I started this channel 5-6 years ago when I was in my early 20s, and I when I resurrected this channel just last week, I decided to keep the same name, Wake Up, because originally I started it, and I had one video on the channel that said I'm a pretty opinionated person. I tend to be very direct. So when I have a thought about something, or I feel a certain way about something, or I have an opinion, I will voice it. And for you sensitive people out there who don't really like to hear it, well, I advise you don't watch these videos. And if you're okay with hearing a different opinion, or, just hearing somebody talk and spew out rants, then I highly advise you to watch these, because these will probably be entertaining. I don't know, I hope. um, so yeah, I'm going to voice more opinions, find out like controversial issues and topics, and talk about those. And also, like always, I'm open, so please give me questions. I have links, or I will be posting links to my other media formats like, Facebook, Snapchat, everything. So if you don't feel like posting it on YouTube, you can post it to one of my other social medias. It will get to me, and I will talk about them in future videos. I'm sure this video is pretty long already, so I'm only going to talk very briefly on the next portion, although I'm wondering if I should wait until the next video to talk about this, because this can be a really vast topic, which is relationship advice and dating advice. I'm just going to give you a little snippet. I'm actually going to use an example from real life. Oh, first I'm going to explain to you why I'm talking about that. There's so many different outlets and formats out there right now with this type of advice, relationship dating advice. But it's more like, how do you get the guy? How do you get the girl? How do you make them stay? All that. And all of that is really good, but I would like to talk about some of the more detailed, like real things that you might not be hearing out there, and it's what originally got me interested in psychology. As some of you may know, I'm a graduate student. I'm a psychology major, a counseling psychology major, and I really wanted to do love research and maybe do relationship counseling, just helping couples. And one of my heroes is Dr. John Gottman. He is the relationship expert. He works at the University of Washington. Him and his wife have the Love Lab, and this is how good he is. Just from watching a couple in his Love Lab, or talking about them for as little as 5 to 10 minutes, he can predict with 95 and even higher than 95% accuracy whether they're going to stay together, or break up, or get divorced, or what have you. And that's pretty awesome. That's pretty crazy. But yeah, that's really long. What can I say? But yeah, so this video, I'm sure, is like 20 minutes long now. That's probably an exaggeration. But yeah, so there will be some more of that coming up, as well as everything under the sun. So stay tuned, and welcome back to my channel, y'all.